book of 1 Esdras chapter 4 verse 38. As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong, and liveth and conquereth forevermore. Okay, first and foremost, I like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Shem Rakahakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Akim that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost to the hopeful elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And as for truth, as it stands for truth, which the truth has put the world on notice to this point, and it had leveled the playing field. All right, what I mean by leveling the playing field is that the lies, deceit, and deception, okay, has been conquered by the truth. Well, right, they tell you in Daniel, right, the truth will be shut up for a set time. All right, then it shall return with a vengeance. This is Daniel 12 verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, because the Bible was never put away. All right. And by the way, they're shutting up the words, all right, of what? Keeping the words, you know. There'd be a time to prophesy, and there'd be a time to, you know, let the words fulfill themselves. But we're at the point to where it says, even to the time of the end. But the words was never shut up or removed the seal. The Bible still was always here, all right. So it's speaking now through what? The mouths of the prophets, all right, through prophecy. Right? The spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Prophecy is the spirit of Yahweh Shai. It says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Right? So knowledge shall be increased, which truth shall flourish in this set time. We know when something flourishes, it's going. All right? You get that? The Lord also gonna bring a balance with the truth withdrawing itself. All right. This is 2 Esdras 6 and 28. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared. All right. Because the evil's gonna be shut, gonna be put out, and deceit gonna be quenched. Okay. Let me get back to this. And it's going to be done by the prophets, all right? When the prophets begin to hit the street and enter into the streets and the gates, okay? Truth was going to what? Increase itself again, okay? Truth wasn't going to just happen by the way of some magic trick, some type of black magic hit the scene. There had to be a set way for truth, for the words to be opened back up, right? And for truth to enter back in with equity. So the truth that's at an all-time high, and it's in the condition that the condition in which this truth is flourishing and going across the earth. Withdraw. This is 2 Esdras 5 and 9. Well, yeah. And so water shall be found in the sweet, and friends shall destroy one another. This shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into its secret chambers, and shall be sought of many, and yet not found. Now, this time is not yet, all right? This prophecy haven't fulfilled itself because the truth is still going out and going forth, all right? Understanding is increased knowledge. All this knowledge and information should have Jake nervous as a motherfucker, man. Because where was all this in the earth just 10 years ago, right? It was here, but not on this level. Where was it 20 years ago, 30 years ago? Okay? Truth, the floodgates of truth has opened up, man. It says, this shall unrighteousness and contingency be multiplied upon the earth. So it's about to go away, but yet for it go away is as a flood. Okay? This is it has always been a mind-boggling, eyewitnessing thing to our people when they saw the prophets and truth come forth. All right, this is Job 29. And it always wooed the people when they have seen such thing as the truth manifest itself. And again, the truth is putting everything and everybody on notice, man. The world is on notice. The world scrambling right now, man, because of it. It's Job 29. I'll start at 3. When his candle shined upon my head, and when by his light I walked through darkness, as I was in the days of youth, when the secret of God was upon my tabernacle, when the Almighty was yet with me, when my children were about me, when I washed my steps with butter, and the rock poured me out the river of oil. All right? That rock pouring him out the river of oil, that rock is Yahushua, man. Right? That oil is this word. Okay? It's about to say it. When I went out to the gate through the city, when I prepared my seat in the street. So, preparing your seat in the streets is going out, into these marketplaces and gates, letting the word of the Lord have free course, man, before the people, right? Going before the people, standing before old and young, our enemies, other nations, and speaking the truth with boldness, man. It says the young men saw me and hid themselves. That's what the truth do. All right? It scatter the people that's not about this life, man. You see? It brings the will over evil. And that's how you know truth on notice, because evil is hiding itself. All right? It's trying to remain in that darkness. The light has shined. That light of that candle has shined on the head of the prophets of the men, and it's up. All right? It says the princes refrained talking and laid their hand on their mouth. And the prince of this world and the elves rolled like, hey, how in the hell y'all actually got that knowledge and wisdom? And we're being watched, man. Okay? We're the most watched and viewed people on the planet Earth. That's what you got to understand. The algorithm, a number of views, is controlled by the wicked elites. But nothing is being viewed if Yahweh be Yahweh. And everybody must hear his word. This shall the income, as you speak about in Romans. How much more the views in which this thing is gone across the internet, the Urim and the Thummim, across the ears and eyes of the people, man. The internet is just about any and every place. So the Lord gonna let these people know of him. That way his judgment on the world be covered, man. Nothing is more viewed more than this truth, man. And living and conquering and endure forevermore. It says the nobles held their peace and their tongues cleaved to the roof of their mouth, because ain't no more teaching. The Lord said the last wine, the best wine for last, which is the prophets, man. Now it's time for everybody to shut the hell up. It says when the ear heard me, then it blessed me. And when the eyes saw me, it gave witness to me, man. Okay? Gave witness to me. And that's what this truth has done to the world. Right? It have made people witness the Heavenly Father and his Son, man. Okay? Okay? This first Esdras 4, I had read 38 to start off, but I want to get to 41. I'm going to start back at 34. As for the truth and endureth, and it's always strong, right? This truth is hella strong, man. The sinews of the prophets, all right, that the Lord have put back with that breath of life on the men of the Lord, man, done reshape the infrastructure of earth, man, in its entirety. Yeah, not physically, all right, but spiritually, okay? The effect of this world has been deeply affected by the words of truth, man. It says, in living and conquering forevermore. So the truth that's at the scene last to conquer all the lies and the deceit. With her, there is no accepting of persons or rewards. There are no prisoners. The men of the Lord ain't taking bribes, all right? Of a gift in the bosom destroyed the heart, man. Okay, no respect of person. It's not saving nobody, all right? Meaning what? It's no exceptions, all right? But she doing the things that are just and refraining from all unjust and wicked things, man. And all men do well like of her works. Neither in her judgment is any unrighteousness, and she is the strength, kingdom, power, and majesty of all ages. Blessed be the God of truth, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? She's the power and majesty of all ages. So truth, she doing her thing, man. And with that, he held his peace, and all the people then shouted and said, great is truth, that's in capital letters, and mighty above all things, man. Okay? And mighty above all things. You see that? So we have been there's a new profound spirit that have been given to our people, man, because of this truth, man. This is Psalms. For the word of Yahweh is right. The truth of Yahweh is right. And all his works are done in truth, man. Right? He loving righteousness and judgment. The earth is full of goodness of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Because truth have hit the scene, man. Okay? There's no denying it at this point, man. It's on notice. Truth have put everything on notice. Proverbs 8 and 7, for my mouth. 6. Here, for I will speak excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips, man. All the words of my mouth are righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. So Solomon, just as Daniel, they all was what? Speaking this truth, man, which is prophets, man. The time they stand in their lots. Right, and the Daniels are back to date, steady speaking it. It says they are plain to him that understand it, and right to them that find knowledge, man. Let's go. You see that? This is Zechariah 8. The point have been made, man. Okay? Because there's a coming in peace. There's a coming of peace and prosperity to Zion, which is the Lord's monument, man. Right? Start at 8 and 3. I wanted to read 16, but I read this chapter before the lesson, not this. I won't get it all. Thus say Yahweh of hosts, I am returned unto Zion and will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a people before a place. So where they're at, if the Lord return unto you, got to return unto you in this word of truth, the spirit of truth. To Yahweh Shai. And Jerusalem shall be called the city of truth. Right? So once you hear the word of truth, you become the city, or enter as the city of truth. And the mountain of Yahweh of hosts, the holy mountain. Thus say Yahweh of hosts, there shall yet old men and old women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem, and every man with his staff in his hand for very age. And I read that in Job. All right? The young girl, the older man, okay, they shall put their hand over their mouths, all right, and then all, And the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in the streets thereof. All right? Thus say Yahweh of hosts, future judgment. I mean, future prophecy, of course. But it's unfolding. You can feel it unfolding itself. If it be marvelous in the eyes of the remnant of his people in these days, should it also be marvelous in mine eyes, say Yahweh of hosts? Thus say Yahweh of hosts, behold, I will save people, my people from the east country and from the west country. And I will bring them, and they shall dwell in the midst of Jerusalem. It shall be my people. I will be their God in truth and in righteousness, man. Right? Get down to the 16. It says, these are the things that ye shall do. Speak ye every man truth to his neighbor. Execute the judgment of truth. And peace in your gates, man. Right? And that's how it's going to be in that order, man. So this what truth has did, man. It has leveled the playing field and put the world on notice. So I don't want to go out the Zada was edifying, man. Till next time, let's say shalom.